Even before their shattered bodies were returned home for burial, Jay Austen and Lauren Gagan were being mocked as entitled Americans online. Jay and Lauren were a couple in their late 20s who had given up good jobs to cycle the world. Their tour came to a fatal end in the Central Asian country of Tajikistan on July the 29th, 2018. Dashcam footage shows a car do an abrupt U-turn, then drive into the duo, who had joined up with 5 other cyclists for this leg of their ride. The car's occupants finished off their deadly work by stabbing 4 of the downed cyclists to death. Jay and Lauren were among the dead. Their attackers, it turned out, were members of extremist group ISIS. 4 out of 5 of the attackers were later killed in a shootout with Tajik police. Articles and comments mocked them for traveling to a country known for producing ISIS extremists. Writers quoted liberally from the couple's travel blog, cited as evidence of their entitled view of the world. One quote from Jay's blog in particular attracted attention. With vulnerability comes immense generosity, good folks who will recognize your helplessness and recognize that you need assistance in one form or another and offer it in spades. PJ Media columnist Bruce Bauer was one of many who cited their lifestyle and views as evidence of the couple being entitled Americans. Austen's blog also provides a window on his, and presumably her, hippy-dippy worldview and ultra-PC politics. Others should learn from Jay and Lauren's fate, which should be seen as a cautionary tale, Bauer said. Far from being inspirational, theirs is a profoundly cautionary and distinctly timely tale that every American, parents especially, should take to heart. Comments on news sites were equally scathing. Even the couple's own Instagram account did not escape the searing criticism from commentators who saw them as idealistic fools. Vloggers also chimed in.
Well, they're complete retards. And they're dead. And I'm really afraid to say it, but they have earned their death.
Undoubtedly, Jay and Lauren were idealists. Both had good jobs in Washington, D.C. Jay worked for the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. His girlfriend Lauren worked in the Georgetown University admissions office. Jay was also part of a project to bring affordable housing to people by encouraging the construction of tiny homes. So yes, the pair were idealists, but they were also experienced travelers, realistic about their journey. They'd been to Africa and Europe, carried anti-malarial medication and travel insurance. Their African leg began in Cape Town, South Africa. Southern Africa is one of the safest regions for travelers and a regular favorite with long-distance cyclists. The journey ended in Dar es Salaam, and they opted to fly over riskier countries such as the Sudan and the Sahel region. When traveling got too much for them, they'd rest up in a hotel until they got their strength back. Their decision to recommence in Central Asia wasn't a rash one. Until the July attack, the US State Department gave Tajikistan a low-risk status. As such, the country was popular with long-distance cyclists looking to go off the beaten track. At the same time, Jay and Lauren weren't traveling alone. They were cycling as part of a group when the attack occurred. More importantly, Jay and Lauren's faith in humanity was based on experience. All along their route, people treated them with nothing but kindness. Central Asia itself has a wild beauty and friendly people. Locals did extend help and generosity, as Jay predicted they would. One day on their journey, a Kazakh man stopped his truck and gave them ice creams. On another, a family showed up outside their tent to serenade them with stringed instruments. What they were ultimately was to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. They were supremely unlucky. One of the few publications to resist jeering at the couple was the Catholic Herald. So no, these were not idiots, and more fool us for assuming they were. Jay and Lauren were good folk who took a gamble on the world and lost.